Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Aisyah Nabia Sofia Amran from College INSAN. I'm here today to present you about overexcitability, also known as OE, uniqueness development of gifted and talented Muslim students. For today's presentation outline, we will begin with an introduction, followed by a Quranic verse, research methodology, results, and finally the conclusion. To begin with, Polish psychologist Kazimierz Dabrowski identified 5 areas in which children exhibit intense behaviors, also known as overexcitabilities or supersensitivities. They are psychomotor, sensual, emotional, intellectual, and imaginational. Gifted and talented students tend to have multiple intensities, although one is usually dominant. According to Dabrowski, 1972, p7, one who manifests several forms of overexcitability sees reality in a different, stronger, and more multi-sided manner. Experiencing the world in this unique way carries with it great joys and sometimes great frustrations. Unfortunately, overexcitabilities have been found to affect the personalities of gifted students in a negative way that make their peers feel uncomfortable in the learning process. Therefore, this study was administered to identify the profile of overexcitability among gifted and talented students by using Overexcitability Questionnaire 2. The findings of this survey demonstrated that gifted and talented students have unique personalities, and there is a high level between the gifted and overexcitability. The result of this investigation could help to explain the overexcitability and be able to understand the positive and negative elements that exist in students. What does Quran says about human uniqueness? Al-Mizan, the balance, key to understanding human uniqueness. Allah has stated in Surah Ar-Rahman, verse 7 until 9. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان. It is He, God, who has created the expansive universe and established the balance, mizan, so that you may not disrupt the balance. Therefore, weigh things equity and do not fall short of maintaining that balance. While you are still thinking about it, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to elaborate. In Surah Al-An'am, Allah states that humankind is only given temporary successorship, Khalifah, over the natural world. As a result, in this capacity, humanity bears responsibility and accountability for any abuses of the earth's life formed on natural resources. Because humans are capable of reasoning, this responsibility has been bestowed upon them. We can keep the balance by using reason correctly. Humans are unique in that their choices allow them to deviate from the intended purpose. This choice and the mizan, or balance, have far-reaching implications for all aspects of life. For methodology, this study is a quantitative approach, descriptive survey design. It examined the level of overexcitability among gifted and talented students. Next, the participants in this study were chosen using objective sampling. A sum of 40 samples was selected from lower secondary gifted and talented students, consisting of 20 male students and 20 female students from a college in INSAN. Based on the pilot test administered, the instrument Overexcitability Questionnaire 2 had high reliability values. It consists of 5 sub-constructs, particularly psychomotor, emotional, sensory, intellectual, and imagination. Then, the data will be analyzed using the statistical package for the social sciences by using minimum, maximum, mean, and standard deviation. Next, the outcomes of the study included descriptive findings and a profile of overexcitability. The completion of these findings indicated that overexcitabilities were at a moderate level. Based on Table 1, 5 subdomains of overexcitability are showed for gifted and talented students. The highest domain in overexcitability was intellectual, followed by emotional, sensory, imagination, and psychomotor domains. As a conclusion, being gifted does not mean the individual has high intensity or sensitivity in his or her behavior. Gifted and talented students who are frequently labeled as problematic due to their erratic behavior should be assisted in understanding and coping with their exuberance. This will assist them in controlling and channeling their intensity and sensitivity in a positive and meaningful manner. In brief, the concept of overexcitability, which is prevalent in gifted students, must be addressed not only by teachers but also by the student parents. This is because they play critical roles in the development of students in both settings, at school and at home. Therefore, awareness must be cultivated to enhance self-development and the skills for overexcitable adaptation in the daily life of the students. That's all from me. Thank you so much.